Hey guys, it's Francina Simone, and this close-up is brought to you by laziness. One of these days, I'm going to start like this, like Sunday sermons with Francina or Sunday sermons with Simone. That sounds better. But just like kind of like interesting life stuff when it comes to me when I think about it. But honestly, that's probably not gonna happen anytime soon. Watch me say that, and then like next week I'm gonna be like Sunday sermons with Francina Simone. No, but like I don't think that that's coming anytime soon right now. I'm just doing book hauls because like I am kind of excited when I buy books, and so I like sharing that, and that's what I'm gonna do. Plus, this one is a paid promotion by Disney Book Group, so. No, in all honesty, I'm really excited for this one. I was excited for this one before I was offered this book. So, of course, I'm going to take the money and talk about this bad boy. And I saw this when I follow Roshani on Twitter. And I saw her cover reveal about this book. And I read what this book was about. And I thought it was really fucking cool. Plus, this book, Aru Shah and the End of Time, it's a quartet. And it is by the new imprint from Rick Riordan called Rick Riordan Presents. I knew it was really simple and basic, and it just is going to take me a second. But it's called Rick Riordan Presents. And essentially, it's just a bunch of great authors who are writing own voice, like mythologies from their own ethnicities. So, like, Percy Jackson is obviously and very clearly a Western one. Aru Shah and the End of Time is based off of Hindu mythology. So psyched and ready for it. It features a 12-year-old girl, Aru. And the girl does not know how to stop lying. She's one of those, like, truth benders, you know, like you tell the truth, but then it stops being the truth somewhere in the middle to the end. And I guess she goes to school with some kids who are all going on these, like, awesome, like, summer vacations, and she's getting stuck at a museum. I think her mom works there. And it's not going to be that fun. So one day her classmates come to, like, her house, and they catch her in the lie, and so she makes up another lie. Well, it's not really a lie. It's the truth about one of the lamps at the museum being haunted by a demon, and they don't believe her, so they're like, touch it, prove it, and so she does, and the thing's haunted by a demon, and roar comes out to, like, come and get everybody. It freezes time, so her mom and her friends are, like, frozen in time and will die unless she saves the day. So I'm so ready for it. Plus, it's giving me, oh, such cool vibes. Look at the cover. It's giving me those Aladdin vibes when he touches the lamp and the like mountain lion, I don't know what it was, the tiger comes out of the sands and it's all like, come get your treasure, but don't touch anything. They're ready for it. Guys, it's a middle grade, and it's by Roshani Chokshi. You might be familiar with her adult/young adult series, which is the Star Touched Queen, and there's, it's a duology. There's two of them, but they're kind of separate stories in themselves. But if you're familiar with that and you love her writing, check out this one. And guys, so there is also a giveaway with this where you can get a copy of Aru Shah and the End of Time and a branded sleep mask. And it is a giveaway called Two Truths and a Lie. Okay, guys, so next I have two Page Habit boxes, one for February and one for March, because I got the February one fairly late. So I thought I'd just unbox them in March, and I meant to do like a March book haul in the middle of March, and we see how that ended up. So this one was a YA box in February that I got. And here it comes with a letter and a bookmark. And the bookmark says, sleep. Something. Sleep is good, he said, and books are better. Aw, by George R.R. Martin. Okay, and this Page Habit box proceeds for this month go to Books for Africa, and it donates books to Ethiopia for a young patriotist Barcelona girl living in southern Ethiopia. So that's one of the cool things about Page Habit is they always, with every box that is bought, it make a donation to any given charity at the time, usually dealing with books. Okay, next. Love these. These are little sticky notes, but they're like bubbles things. I journal. I bullet journal. In fact, I have one here. Which, you know what? Next, I'm going to do like some informal flip through or something. Damn, there's so much shit on my desk. Because I enjoy stuff like that, I guess. I don't know. Let me cover up that. So like here is like my journal. I kind of do stuff like that, so I love sticky notes. Yay! Oh, so cool. A hat. I probably should have opened this box in February. Because, no, actually it's been cold later lately, so I could still wear it if I wanted to. That's cute. It's a little beanie, and it says bookworm. I think it's a little leather tag here that says bookworm. Okay, every box comes with a short story. This one's Rip Van Winkle by Irving. Washington Irving. There we go. And, oh, before I get to the book. Oh, that's cute. There's a pen, and it says, reach for the stars. And there's this little kitty inside. I'm not gonna, okay. There's this little kitty inside, and he's like reaching for the stars. Can you see the kitty? There's the kitty. There's the kitty. Meow. Okay, and the book for this month is The Apocalypse of Elena Mendoza. Bow chicka bow chicka bow bow. This is a pretty cool cover. Let me see. 16-year-old Elena Mendoza is the product of a virgin birth. Girl, it's a lie. This can be scientifically explained. It's called parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis. But what can't be explained is how Elena is able to heal Freddie, the girl she's had a crush on for years, from a gunshot wound in a Starbucks parking lot. Girl, where do you live? Or why the boy who shot Freddie, David Combs, disappeared from the same parking lot minutes later. Maybe because he ran. He shot a girl. Getting sucked up into the clouds. Okay, things got weird. What also can't be explained are the talking girl in the front of the tampon box and the reason that David Combs shot Freddie in the first place. Girl. As more unbelievable things occur, Elena continues to perform miracles, and only remaining explanation is the least logic of all, that the world is actually coming to an end, and Elena is possibly the only one who can do something about it. Whoa, this took a sharp, crazy turn. This is by Sean David Hutchinson. So you know what? I'm really interested to see what this book is about. One. And two, I also want to mention, so on Twitter, the last few days, there's been this, like, subtweet thing going around where I guess this guy wrote this like really shasty stereotype of what it is to be women or whatever, and I don't even know the real basis of it. Like someone tweeted it and was like, oh, retweet how a male author would describe you if he was writing about you in a book. And nonetheless, it's really like I get the frustrations about sexism and misogyny, especially when men continue that or when they do it unknowingly or when they do it especially knowingly. But I thought that this was just like sexism in the reverse, you know, like saying that men can't write women or men who attempt to write female main characters are so shit at it that all they can think about is, you know, tits and ass, or, you know, like they can't look past that. And it's like, I get that people have treated you poorly in the past, but that's not a reason to treat other people poorly, especially people that you don't know. People like Sean David Hutchinson, who, I mean, he looks like a dude in the back of the book, so I'm not going to say that he identifies as a man. However, he obviously wrote a book from the perspective of Elena, who is a girl. And I mean, who's to say it's bad? Who's to say that all he does is write about how Elena, you know, like thinks about boobs all day? I don't know. I mean, it could not be. But I have read great books by guys with female main characters, and they're good. They're great. Not all guys are shitty. And I understand the not all men thing. Okay, whatever. But, you know, it sucks when people say all black people, and I don't like that, so I try to, you know, extend the courtesy to other folk. Box number 2. So this one is March box, but it is fantasy. I switched it over because the YA one sounded like it was going to be a contemporary, and I'm just not a contemporary person. I am very, very picky about my contemporary, so I like to choose it specifically instead of, you know, letting other people choose it for me. So here's another letter by the author, which I'm not going to read. And cute. So this is a photo cable holder. So it holds your photos, but I wonder how. Ooh, look at that picture. Damn, stop moving. I'm so done. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so stupid. Like, this is how I am when I have, like, nothing better to do. in my life, besides watch Grey's Anatomy, which, by the way, Seattle Grace needs to get that shit together. Do you realize that every main character has been a patient at Seattle Grace for some, like, extreme, huge, crazy catastrophe, like murder? I mean, like, not murder, but, you know, like, it's not really an accident. It's, like, a violent accident, like getting hit by cars, icicles falling on people, drowning, getting gunshot wounds. I mean, I would never go to that hospital. The only time they pay attention to their patients is when the thing goes beep, 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 and I know it's a drama show and all, but never in my life. Like Seattle, I will never go to you and get sick. I will like fly to a different state because Grey's Anatomy has traumatized me. So I will never get medical attention in that city. Which is probably a stupid thing to say, but I said it. Quick mark. So this one says, many people, myself among them, feel better at the mere sight of a book. My Jane Smiley. Oh, you know, sometimes looking at my bookshelf makes me happy. Sometimes it also brings on undue anxiety. Okay, so Page Habit has chosen to partner with Books for Africa to donate books to the Kinagwa community in Kenya. Awesome! It's an adult coloring book. I'm sorry if that was really loud. I was super loud there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2. There's 12. It looks like different coloring sheets in here. So that's actually pretty cool. And the short story of the month is The Appointment by Kelsey Desjardins. We have reached the bottom of the box. And this is Blood of the Four. So actually I have heard of this one. This is supposed to be a standalone book, and it's a fantasy series about a class system where even the royals are slaves to the gods, but then there are even the slaves to the royals, and, you know, they're the worst of the worst. And, you know, like the bottom people, they must either join a priesthood or die. So I guess there's lots of priests. This book follows, I think maybe it follows 2 main characters, but one of them, and this is what kind of spoke to me because it's kind of like some of my stuff. A princess in this world, she's not in line for the throne, but she's like, I don't wait in lines. And I'm all about that life. So her quest for power can completely upset this entire world and cause, you know, an apocalyptic destruction. Or it could just, you know, wreak havoc, destroy her family. Or, you know, make her top dog. Okay, guys, so on to some books that I've just been sent by publishers, and one is another Christina Lauren book. You guys know I got Roomies not too long ago, and this one is Love and Other Words. And this is actually told like a dual perspective, or not dual perspectives, but dual timelines, the past and the present. It's more like a romantic drama about a girl and a guy and what went wrong. Because they're adults and they've come back into each other's lives, and so they've got to kind of solve what happened in the past so that they can possibly be together in the future. I had two surprise books in the mail, and one of them was The Final Six, which is like a sci-fi. And then this one, which is If You Come Softly, which is the 20th anniversary edition of a Jacqueline Woodson novel, and I believe it's like a Romeo and Juliet about an interracial couple. I'm not too sure. Penguin sent me this one, but it's a contemporary. Will I get to it? Will I like it? I don't know. I'm not really huge into like Romeo and Juliet style contemporaries. You have to throw some like, I don't know, some magic and some spaceships in it for me to really enjoy it. So, I don't know. Okay, on to books that I bought. And first, I have to tell you guys, the exact opposite of okay. I have a review coming on this book. This book. I love this book. Now, this is an example of a contemporary that I love. The main character, Izzy O'Neill. She is a quirky as hell character. She's so funny. I love hilarious contemporaries. And this is about a girl who sent a nude to a boy, and it was linked, and then it became a national, like, BuzzFeed viral phenomena. And meanwhile, this girl, she's just living in a small town. She's living in a small town world. What I love about Izzy is, like I said, she's so funny, but she's got that, like, hardcore, quirky humor that is sometimes raw, that is sometimes so inappropriate, and that is funny. I love that she is so, like, into her own sexuality and, like, honest about things. And it's not one of those books where it's like, oh, I was sexual and maybe I should have saved myself, or, oh, like, you know, I sent a nude and maybe I should have thought better of that. Like, I've read contemporaries where the girls are a little bit more sexual. Damn, why am I making so much noise? I've read books where the girls are more sexually active, but it's seen as almost like a negative thing, like something happened to them that made them like quote unquote broken, and that's why they're interested in sex and lots of it. And it's like, damn, girls got libidos too. So I don't see what the problem is, and neither does Izzy. And apparently the whole world thinks it's a problem though, because they're looking at her entire naked body on a website. And the thing about that is, Izzy did not send pictures of her naked body to other people or a website to upload. She sent them to one person very privately, who also sent her a, like nudie pic. And it was just something that was supposed to happen between those two, but because the world is the way that it is and people are terrible, it was leaked, and now it's the talk of the town, and everybody has an opinion on the sexuality of an 18-year-old girl. Which, when you think about it, so not cool. I love this book because not only is it hilarious, but it is so deeply layered. Man, I cried, I laughed, I was angry, I wanted to hurt people, I wanted to hug Izzy, I wanted to cry for Izzy. I was like, Izzy girl, because you, I'm here for you. It's just such a good book. So guys, The Exact Opposite of Okay by Laura Stevens. If you haven't read it, read it. The Exact Opposite of Okay. I recommend it. And I will have a review on it, like a full in-depth review, non-spoilery and spoilery, because I just love this book, and I haven't been excited about the contemporary like this, and I don't know how long. Next book that I bought was Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. Children of Blood and Bone. So I did not read it all. I've only read up to like page 50. But then I got like hit with some edit notes, and so I just stopped reading, and then I ended up in Grey's Anatomy again, and I've just been out of reading since then. However, I love the way that Tomi writes, and I love the way that she just draws you into the book, and I have a lot of high hopes for it. I'm really excited about it because I just love fantasy. It's a new world. It feels fresh. So I don't know who hasn't been on this roller coaster ride yet, but I'm buckled in, and I hope you are too. Scythe by Neil Shusterman. This book has been going around a lot, and I've been recommended to read it by a ton of different people over and over and over again. I started reading, and I am on page like 40, 30 something. It's all right. It's a dystopian, so it's taking me a while to get into. Plus, it's kind of got a an adult writes young adult books feel to it for me personally. But I'm just in the beginning, so we'll see how it goes. Now, guys, I went on a graphic novel spree. So, comic books, first of all, I love Bob's Burgers. If you don't like Bob's Burgers, turn me off, cancel, you're done. I'm done with you. We're not friends anymore. I'm just kidding. If you don't like it, whatever. Just deal with the fact that I like it. I bought 2 volumes, but the thing that I hate is on Amazon, because I got them there, it didn't tell me, like, you have to look at the picture on the back here to find out which series it was, and I didn't know to look there. Also, Rick and Morty. I've just been missing Rick and Morty. So I have the first book, Amulet, and I've had it for a long time, and I read it, and I really enjoyed it. It was a little fast-paced, but it's middle grade, so I get it. I expect in this series should like slow down a little bit more. I'm going to show this one first. By Brian Vaughn. It's Paper Girls. I bought this. I have no idea what it's about, and I don't even care that I have no idea what it's about, because I bought Saga. The first book, which has like 6 volumes. The second one that has like, I think it's 4 volumes in each. 4 or something like that. No, 6. It has 3 volumes in each one. But I bought these because I went to the library and I got volumes 1 through 6 or something like that, or 1 through 5. And I absolutely love this graphic novel. Like, I cannot explain in words. I was on Twitter crying and laughing and having like mental breakdowns and being brought back up again, and then like I was clenching my butt cheeks while reading some of these. I was so upset when I got to the last one, because I also bought number 7 and number 8 because I was not going to wait for the whole like book thing to come out before I bought like the last one. 9 comes out at the end of this year, I think. So ready for it. In fact, my husband hates me. Like, every time I talk about something, I'm like, for instance, like in Saga, and he's like, Lincoln Saga, and I'm like, look, you didn't read it, so you don't get to complain or talk about it because it's amazing. Anyways, those are all the books that I have. That's it. Anyways, that is the end of the book haul. So let's wrap around back to that giveaway. So the giveaway is literally 2 truths and a lie. And so I'm going to tell you guys 3 statements. And in the comments below, go ahead and guess which one is the lie. I had to think about what this is called. Yeah, like go ahead and guess which one is the lie, and the winner will win a copy of Aru Shah and the End of Time and a branded like eye mask for sleeping. You know, like the sleep mask. And definitely check out my Instagram because either I will do like a live story at some point in time or a photo that like tells you guys eventually which one's the lie. But this giveaway will run until April 18th. And by April 25th is when the winner will be selected, okay? I'm the mother of 2 children, and I was born in 1989. I actively play a game with my fish called Gotcha Sucker, where I go up to the tank and I try to find him before he finds me. And if I find him first, I scream, Gotcha Sucker! And if he finds me first, he like runs over at me and like aggressively swims back and forth. Like if I don't feed him, he will bite my fingers off. I'm writing another book for Camp NaNoWriMo. It is a fantasy sci-fi in space. It's going to have all of the fun stuff in it, and I can't wait to share more about that project. So there you go, 3 statements. Which one's the lie? Actually, I probably made that really hard. Probably harder than it needs to be. So guys, that's it for this. And also guys, don't forget to look down below for Page Habit. You can use my code. I think it's just Francina Simone. It's Francina. And you can get free shipping on your first order, or if that's US only. If you're international, you get $5 off the order. So I guess I can go towards shipping. And that's it. I think, yeah. So guys, I'll probably film some more videos. I'm probably up close like this. I know you guys are probably like, we don't want to see you that close, but I'm gorgeous. You love me. You love me. I love you. We love each other. This is getting weird. I'm gonna go. TT Wild, it's off for now. Bye.